So we just went over several solving equations problems, and every single time that we answered them, we wrote the answer like this: x equals 2, or x equals -5, or whatever x equaled, some single number, we wrote it like this, which is fine when we're solving these types of equations that have one answer. However, soon we're going to be coming across equations that have multiple answers, or we're going to be coming across inequalities that have infinite numbers of answers. So we need another way to write this, and we write it in what's called set builder notation. Now, some of you who were here at Thoreau last year in Math 7 Honors, I think you had a little bit of exposure to set builder notation. But here's a little bit of a review for those of you who have heard it, and for those of you who haven't, here's something for the first time. So set builder notation, the key word is set. In algebra, sets are noted by braces. So the way set builder starts is with a set of braces, and will also end with a set of braces. So we are going to start with the variable x, because x was the variable in our equation. So set builder notation starts: the set of all numbers represented by the x. Then a straight line comes in, and the straight line represents the words such that. So it tells me it's a set of numbers. It tells me what variable I'm using. After the vertical line, it's going to tell me about that variable. In this case, x is equal to the number 2. And since that's the only answer to my question, we finish the brace. The set of all numbers x such that x is equal to the number 2. Now let's say we were solving an equation that's coming up this week where x is the number 2 or 5. So now I can write it as the set of all numbers x such that x is equal to 2 and 5, and I can write it like a roster, which is what it's called, a listing of numbers, 2 and 5. Well, maybe I'm doing an inequality, and my inequality's answer was x is greater than 6. Well, we can't write that as a listing of numbers or a roster of numbers, so we would say the set of all numbers x such that x is greater than 6. As we get into higher levels of math, we can take this even one step further. Maybe every real number is an answer, or every natural number is an answer, or every whole number is an answer. I could write the set of all numbers x such that x is an element of the real number system. Or instead of the real numbers, I could use n for natural numbers, or I could use w for the whole numbers, right? And so on and so on. So this is set builder notation. In algebra, we are going to require that you write your answers for equations and inequalities in set builder notation, so we can start developing this idea and you can carry it on through all of your higher levels of math.